see that off in the distance? That huge thing rolling through the field? That's a tractor, gathering goods to help you guys survive. Today I'm going to talk to you about the start of Agco Company, the evolution of the Agco tractors and their different equipment lines, and the most recent and current models, including their GPSs. The reason that I chose this speech is because I grew up with it in my family business. In this speech, I'll talk to you about the first ever Agco tractor, the most recent, hit on a few main points about what it has become and how it got there today, and I'll also discuss why I chose this. Agco Company began in 1990. They bought out Agco Alice, or they purchased the Agco, or the Alice Chalmers time, at this time. The Dutz Alice Company, and they turned it into Agco Alice and Gleaner, which they currently still have Gleaner today, but they stopped giving Agco Alice, or making Agco Alice a ways back. They actually changed the name not too long ago to Agco, which is the same thing. And it went from public to private in 1992. It started with just half of the stock going to public, and it was part of the NIS-DAQ to start, and changed to the NIS-E in 1994 under the egg symbol. I found all this information underneath Agco's company website under their history page, and some of the information about the tractors on Massey Ferguson's website, which is currently what their tractors are called today. The evolution of the Agco tractors and the different lines. They had a lot of different lines and brands and stuff of equipment. Some of the brands that they have are, this is their one of their main plants, and some of the different brands that they have are the Alice Chalmers. This is the first one that they had there. Then the Heston, the White, the McConnell, Agco, more current version, the Gleaner, an older Agco Alice, Challenger, Massey Ferguson, and Fendt. The tractors that they currently have now are the Massey Ferguson and the Challenger. They don't make the Agco anymore, but they still have some out there that are pretty new. Fendt and Gleaner. And these are the years that they all started coming in. The more current ones, such as the Fendt, the Massey, and the newer ones that they still make, actually have a lot of GPS in them, and pretty much anything that you can imagine is run on computers in here they can drive by themselves, harvest equipment by themselves, and pretty much do anything. You can drop off in a field and pick them up hours later and have the whole project done. Some of the nice things about the new tractors is that they have LED dash and radio, GPS, and touchscreen monitors. So they pretty much have the best of everything you can have in there. They have air conditioning, air ride seats, so you literally don't feel anything when you're hitting bumps in the field, and a lot of lights so you can see around you when you're working on stuff. Why did I choose this? I chose this because I grew up around it. It's what my family business has always had, and it's something that I learned a lot about. Not only do I have sources that I can say that I saw this on the internet or I read this in a book, I can ask family members real questions about these tractors. And a lot of the stuff, the main reason I chose this is because I grew up around it and I drive these tractors. I know what these tractors are all about, and it's basically made my family business what it is today. We've talked about the start of the Agco tractor, the evolution of the different equipment lines, and the most current models of the GPS, and how I grew up with it. Another thing that these tractors really do is make life a lot easier, because 50 years ago, and before we had all this nice equipment, all this stuff, they used to do it by hand, which made things a lot harder. These tractors not only provide jobs for the people making them, but they provide jobs for the people who are driving them and in the fields with them. Next time you're out looking for a tractor that will get the job done fast and efficiently, stop in at Gruett's and ask about our top-of-the-line Agco equipment.